Guys, so today is the day we get the Trans Am out. So I gotta start moving stuff.
Hit the snow.
So we finally got the Pontiac out. And of course, every time you drive a car that you haven't driven in a long time, you remember all this other stuff that was kind of wrong with it. So, I mean, honestly, the only really big thing is it's got, I think the driver's side wheel bearing or ball joint, something's a little loose over there. So I'm gonna fix that ASAP. But other than that, I mean, it rides pretty smooth. Sorry, I'm gonna spill that water. We got some water to go to the car wash, but I don't like paying for the water and then spraying down my car and then sitting there with my own, soap and sponge, and then it's just wasting water, and then I have to pay more just to rinse it off. So I'm gonna use that to get the car wet, soap it all up, and then I'm gonna pay to spray it off. I'm not cheap, I'm just smart. Guys, so we made it to the car wash. Gonna rinse it off because obviously from sitting in the garage, I didn't put it in there clean. So it's still pretty dirty, so I'm gonna give it a little wash. Look at that. All cleaned up. Looking better than ever. That excites me just looking at it. As always, nothing. Don't worry, we'll get new ones for it soon. I mean, they'll end up just looking the same way, but oof, that's nice. Look in. Alright guys, so I brought the car to the shop and lifted it up. Turns out that since there's so many aftermarket front end parts in this car, there's like way too many options to adjust stuff on it. And so apparently one of the bolts was just not very tight, so every time I was hitting a bump, it was just like going back and forth between adjustments. So I just tightened that up, pretty much fixed it. I still need an alignment, but that honestly was most of the problem with the car. Also, I haven't spent much time under the hood of this car because I was just told what it was and just kind of went with that. Nor do I really pay attention to engines as much as I used to. I kind of like driving more than I like fixing or tinkering. And so my buddy was checking it out and he was like, no, that's definitely not the original motor, which, I kind of suspected. But it turns out that it is not a 5.7, it is a 6-liter V8. So that's kind of exciting. I don't know. It's pretty neat to me, so yeah. It does work. Yep, you can see it on the camera finally. That's awesome. There's the tail lights and the license plate. That's sick.